later. Like, how does the game determine later? Is it days passed or number of quests done? Like, if I just fast forward like 2 days, I'm wondering if it'll be like, oh, ah, there it is. All right, sweet. Okay, we got it. Meet Poppy in the Forbidden Forest. World's map. I was gonna say level, but I guess time. Seems to be just like, you know, day-night cycles passing. She could have Piccolo'd it as well. Yeah, because I think the idea is the wizards appear to be able to parry with no verbal component. Like, we saw at one point the guy said someone said Avada Kedavra, and someone else went ping, like they just did this motion with their wand and it blocked it. So if the shot's coming at them, they can block it. But if the guy already says Crucio and the spell's in flight, there's no time to yell Expelliarmus. Like, it's too late at that point. So she was like, all right, I'm just going to turn into a gazelle and instantly launch myself forward with my powerful gazelle legs and just body block the shot. Now, I think they made our character look really stupid to get in that situation, but I don't argue with her logic in that fraction of a second. I think that was decent.
And you say they made it after you placed the moonstone?
Do you know why, or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend, but I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
How did you know the symbol?
What makes you so sure the symbol is where the Snidgets are?
I do not know. It is what I have read in the stars. Fortunes play out as they are intended. I am merely a messenger. I shall
it's like
say
centaur
that
divination?
fortune favors us today. That you would show me a symbol whose provenance I recognize is not coincidence, but fate.
You said you divined a series of events before our paths crossed. What were they?
I saw the arrival of a stranger, the threat of an enemy, and the return of an old friend. I believe now that you are the strangers. The poachers are the enemy, and the old friends are the Snidgets. I also saw two places tied to these events. The cave with the moonstone, and the henge. The latter was bathed in moonlight.
I mean, my big concern is, are your friends going to try to kill us again?
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there. We cannot afford to lose the
Revelio.
snitches once again.
Got no tracking right now. I'll see you there. Neither of them are talking. Didn't get a new quest. Huh. Alright. Open map. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff on the map. Let's try waiting a cycle. See what happens. Just sleep in the Forbidden Woods, that's fine. There. Okay. Alright. And broomstick. With max speed upgrades. So fast. Muck is running into bugs I've never experienced. What can I say? I have a talent.
How remarkable.
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalfs made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm
What if
ready
the
if you
poachers
are.
we run into are her parents?
Can you believe it? Actual snidgets.
What?
Confringo!
I'm glad we seem to be established
Accio.
as the poachers.
Instead, it is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still pouring over
I like how in our
grounds
quest to
research.
save the snidgets, we're
That was
killing a
fair
lot of
amount.
other animals.
We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow
Revelio.
stumble on
Neasel.
this place, we shall be long gone.
Oh, I could catch these if I wanted to. I don't care though. Handles to slide things around. Oh, good God. Alright, come back to that.
Confringo!
Late.
Confringo! Revelio!
Oh, lordy.
Imperium! Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Defendo! Glacis! Bombarda!
Squish.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better.
Moonstone goes in the middle. Star and key thing. Okay.
Accio.
I wonder if the pillars move at all.
The key thing is on here twice. What if we get them both here? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so there's light on the top of it. Okay, so maybe the pillar doesn't go... Okay, maybe the pillar goes across from where you want it? Alright, so like there's the sun. So if it's right here...
Accio.
What are you doing, girl?
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Okay. And then key thing...
That did it! Look, Doran, a doorway!
I suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage. And now, I'm afraid I must leave you.
That's what helping
At
looks
least for a time.
You're not coming in with us.
If the Snidgets are here
Revelio.
for themselves, Alec especially,
So he's gonna go get to
Go
the
on
other
without.
centaurs?
I will rejoin as soon as I am able.
Do you think centaurs learn to walk like a human, crawl then walk, and were like a horse immediately after birth? I've seen the webcomic someone made where it's like the horse part of them is galloping around, but since babies can't hold their necks up, the baby part of it is just like flopping all over the place.
Revelio.
Look at the murals. on the
Confringo.
wall. They're all creatures. This place must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
Revelio. What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt oppressive.
So many
It's hard
books.
to explain. You haven't seen my grand study. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
Depulso. Confringo. Revelio.
I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get through?
Flame. Glacius.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh wait, no.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio.
Okay, and I bet up here there's another one. Yep.
Revelio. Depulso.
Wrong button.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Where is
Glacius.
Of course.
Now what did that do? Oh!
How
Revelio.
clever. Look at this place.
It's the burbs!
Little puppy squeaking. Forgot how to cover your tracks.
What?
What was that?
Not Doran, that's for certain. Confringo.
I heard something. Stop right there.
Imperio.
I'm sorry.
lure these guys here right now.
Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Glacius. Defender. Bombarda. Confringo.
Centaurs, please don't shoot us.
Rebellio.
The fight.
Depulso. Confringo.
I'll check you. Shall we finish what we started?
Accio.
Back from
Incendio.
not the brightest child.
Confringo. Depulso.
Wolf Animagus. Oh, that's a mage.
Accio. Incendio.
Time to teach. Bring up.
I'll check you.
Confringo. Imperio. Levioso. Depulso. Confringo.
Hang on.
Accio.
Head in the clouds.
Incendio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Confringo. Confringo.
Levioso.
Depulso. I think that was all of them.
I'd use a few health
Are the two
potions
of
there.
you
That hurt.
unharmed? I had hoped to return before it was too late.
Revelio.
We're fine, but if you hadn't got here when you did, I led them here, Doran.
You fought with us against your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this. I now believe all that Doran told me.
They are the ones I saw, Alec.
Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not yet come to pass.
Okay.
Revelio.
Unlock the doors to the sanctuary. A sun and moon door? Are the burbs okay?
There they are.
Eggs? Oh, we can scramble them.
Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
Wait, what?
You want us to...
Watch her accidentally cook the eggs. So, like, are they in
I
stasis
only
or
ever
something?
wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it.
So, were they just, like, in lockdown? This is some ugly
Merlins,
birds.
they're lovely.
Protego. Oh my god.
What happens
Crucio.
now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that.
So the reason those birds were like so rare is
You
the
both
last few
fought
are in
bravely
stasis?
today. Allow us to carry
Revelio.
on from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
Okay. Quest complete, a bird in the hand. Is there any more to this? Complete the field guide. Complete the field guide. That's so much. Exploration 11%. Like, it's just like filling all of these, right? Does that mean all future Snidgets are inbred? I guess that's why their eyes are so big. Well, because like we're now a Harry Potter channel? No, this... I feel very satisfied for what we've got done. I'm feeling about done. But I want to see this current quest chain we're doing to its completion. And my question then is... Let me see here. Come on, go. Okay, I can't... I guess I can't open the map from here.
Revelio.
Do I just have to run out? Like a peasant? That's terrible. Time? It's Friday night, guys. We can do 5 more minutes. It's fine. The Snidgets look like Angry Birds. You're right. You're right, they kind of did. I'm just imagining that one person. It was like, you know, you should do the honors. Go up to the bird. Crucio. No! Like, what do you do? You're so much worse than poachers. Alright, let's skip a thing. New quest available. Alright, there we go. What you got? Meet Poppy at the Great Hall.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Just the person I was hoping to see.
I see Doran finally convinced you to leave the Snidgets.
If anyone can keep them out of poacher hands, it's the centaurs. And I wanted to thank you. When the poachers ambushed us, it was nice not to face them alone.
Of course. It's the sort of thing friends do for each other, isn't it?
I suppose so. I am glad you came to Hogwarts. It's already been my best year. I wouldn't want a repeat of Horntail Hall, of course, but I did enjoy the Three Broomsticks. Had no idea how lovely it was there.
Had you never been to the Three Broomsticks?
I used to spend most of my time with Highwing, and well, I don't know how Serona feels about hippogriffs popping in for a butterbeer.
We should
Highwing's
try it.
the only one I would have gone with.
I could summon him right
Her
there in the
gran,
hole.
of course.
Nothing wrong with that. Highwing's good company.
She is. Although I am beginning to see the appeal of human friends. It was nice to talk about my parents and Gran with someone, and share Highwing.
Have you heard from your poacher parents?
I don't suppose you've heard anything from your parents, have you?
I haven't, but I'm perfectly fine with that.
Did you tell Gran?
Does your gran know that we found the Snidgets?
I couldn't hold it in any longer. I told her everything. She was livid that I'd been anywhere near the poachers, but she confessed that she was rather envious about the Snidgets.
It has all been a pleasure, Poppy. Do try and stay out of trouble.
Don't know that I can. We've taken on poachers twice now, successfully. I rather think you've helped me develop a taste for it. And with centaurs as allies, I might actually go looking for trouble.
I kept wondering if there was going to be romance in this game.
For a butterbeer soon.
I think it
Harwin
might
can
be
join us?
kind of weird because these kids, they're supposed to be like, what, 15? Is that their age? Steam achievement, Beast Friends. Beast Friends. I think they're supposed to be around like 15 years old. So, like, yeah, I mean, kind of, you know, cutesy age and stuff like that. But romance options, you'd have to be really careful with that or else it gets kind of weird. So I think it's fine that it's not in the game.
Revelio.
Is that a box on this? That is a box. Okay. Howdy Muck game looks great. It is a great game. It is. Let's see. Popular exam. Well, yeah, because there's different years, right? So I think first year was like 10 or 11. And so it, like, you know, some of the kids here are going to be like 10 or 11 or whatever. And then it goes all the way up to what, 17, 18? So yeah. It could be weird if you're not careful with it. So I think they did fine dodging the laser beams by just not having that. Okay. I think we did all of the, like, the extended story things that I had found. There is the house cut. I'm not grinding. Dude, I would do this right now. I'm not grinding 5 levels to do this. Apply to the house. Yeah, there's a few others. Well, I mean, wait, I don't know, Tobbs? Or was it Deke? Deke might be considered, like, one of the friends, but... I'm feeling pretty accomplished. This was a very fun game. Let's go into review time. This was a very fun game. I did enjoy myself, a little bit more than I thought I would. However, I do feel done. Like, I feel like if I played this again tomorrow, I would be making myself play it. And I really am eager to move on to other titles that I have sitting and waiting on me to jump into them. So I would like to wrap this one up here. Not because I think it's bad or anything, but just because I feel like I've concluded what I wanted to do, and I'm ready to move on. So, let's talk about the game. I went into this because someone gifted me a copy. As a streamer, I was a little nervous because of all the drama around it. There's the whole thing with, like, you know, some people hate J.K. Rowling, some people like J.K. Rowling. They attach her name to this, and so they hate you if you hate. They hate you if you play this because they hate her. My views on that. I'm going to touch on this briefly, and then we're going to move on. J.K. Rowling, although she created the universe, she was not involved in the making of this game. There were hundreds of other people, developers, I've read on this, that did focus on making this game. They paid her a upfront thing to get the rights to do it, and then they made this game. So I was playing this game just to see how it was as a game, nothing more, nothing to really talk about the, you know, J.K. Rowling thing. Hogwarts Legacy itself. I got gifted a copy of it, so I got it for free because a viewer wanted to see me play it, and they sent me a copy of it. And I was like, okay, well, you know, if you're gonna give me a copy, I'll try it out. And I tried it out, and I liked it enough that we're here. Let me look at Steam here. 27 hours later, so almost 30 hours. I played this before I was, you know, felt accomplished. Let's go over the bullet points. So, graphics, fantastic. The game looks amazing. Sound, also very good. You know, you can sometimes hear enemies when they're attacking you, when they're in your blind spot, and react to it, like with a Protego or something like that. But I mean, yeah, this game is absolutely gorgeous. They did a good job with the you know, the characters. They, you know, look human without hitting like the uncanny valley or anything like that. And they did a great job graphically and, you know, audibly of making it seem a magical world. Like the little swoop, the little swirl that, you know, happens when you put items in your inventory or when people apparate and teleport around. They did a really good job. Like the bubbles that come out of the candy at the candy shop, you know, the brooms that are going around and cleaning things like all on their own. They did a really solid job of making this look like a magical world with the visual and audio cues, I feel. Storytelling. Pretty good. I will say it was fine, and then it got good later on. I really like when the story is not just like laid bare from the beginning, and then you can kind of like pause and like make some guesstimations, like, oh, they just revealed Baba. I think Baba, like, you know, but it was like, I think it was 20 hours in before I first had enough information to ever do that. So it definitely, like, the main story, and, you know, this game is not just the main story, but the main story took